What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. So EA Sports is set to put out an emergency patch to help you guys get back into Madden Ultimate Team. I told you guys that I would help you guys out with it, and over 24,000 of you watched that video to get yourselves back into MUT. Pretty much it's right here on the channel, so you can go ahead and search it, which will be a temporary fix. Xbox One, you do not have to delete the whole game. You just have to, delete the reserved space. On PS4, you have to delete the entire game and reinstall. PC and the disc. Okay, for those of you guys that are asking about the disc version, I answered several times myself and other people also as well. The disc you just put back in after you delete it off of your screen. So pretty much on PS4, you would just go here, you would press the options button, and you would delete it, and then input the disc and then download it again, and that would do that for you. So just to kind of give you guys a heads up with that, the Xbox, like I said, is a much easier fix. Delete your reserved space. I go over it in detail on the video, so go ahead and check that out as well. But you guys should be able to go ahead and get back into MUT. The MUT Madden EA forums have all the instructions for the PC, but I think most of you guys were able to go over to those forums and check it out over at the EA Sports forum, where it detailed how to do it for the PC as well. So this patch affected every situation, no matter PC or console, once it was put out. So for those of you guys that are still, at the time of watching this video, not able to get in, you will be able to get in soon if you waited it out. The reason I could not wait it out was because so many of you guys reached out to me and you're like, yo bro, can you try it, see what's happening, is it real? And that's why I did it. Fortunately it worked out for me and a lot of you other guys. Appreciate all the love and the comments from the video where I went ahead and showed you guys how to do it. It was very, very important to me that you guys got back on. The funny thing about it is, after you guys got back on, you were raging at me because you were telling me that the game sucks. So you guys are mad at me either way, but it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and get through it regardless, and that's what we're here for. Have fun as a community and continue to thrive. All right, there's going to be some other things going on with the updates as well. If you guys noticed with Ronnie Lott, you weren't able to use that Epic card, so they're going to be doing some fixes with that. It's also like some card art issues with Andre Johnson and things like that. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some of the things that I was able to do over the weekend. Because I was locked out of MUT on Thursday into Friday, I barely finished Weekend League. We did make the top 100 this week with 20 wins, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what's going on. So pretty much we're going to go ahead and update Andre Johnson. We only have, I think, one of the collectibles because we're just at level 63. So, you still have those challenges that you have to complete as well to get more of the card art information with him. You guys should be pretty much used to that at this point, but I think we did get one collectible right here once you get to MUT level 63. And like I said, I haven't even had time to go through the my MUT level super fast because I've been putting out consistent content for you guys, because you guys like, yo Gmi, what about this? Many of you guys were able to get that Sam Mills upgrade super fast because of the video that I put out. Shout out to you guys for the love and support for that. I tried to explain to you guys pretty much what's happening is, Sam Mills, if you use a middle linebacker in any aspect, he's the best, and he's going to be the best for the entirety of the year. Now, there are other things that you can do in the meantime to kind of help you a little bit, but I would go ahead and recommend him simply because, I think that with his zone coverage and his speed, he's definitely top tier. So at MUT level 63 right here, you see he jumps up to that 93 speed. His medium route run goes to a 93. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Because he's going to get open. He's still not a guy that I'm comfortable using yet, though. Because it's kind of weird with the game. His number, like that speed, we can't do it. Even though Julio Jones is only a 94, it's still a situation where it's kind of weird. Now, when we get him all the way updated, this is where he's going to be with the next two. Once we get to MUT level 70, he's going to be at a 90 speed, which is going to convert to a 94 on our team, right? That 94 speed, and, we're going to go check out some of his other numbers. Do they show us anything else here? They don't show us what the other stuff is going to be, what they're updating, so I can't even see if they're going to give him any more medium route run. It looks like this is all that they're showing. What does this one do? Catching traffic goes up. Medium route run goes to the threshold of 90 with the actual thing. This is the situation right here. Spectacular catch is here. Short route run, deep route run, break tackle, juke move, all getting updates, but I don't know exactly what's going on with this right here. So with the stiff arm and the spin move, let me see. Hold on. So that's all we're going to get is just the medium route. So nothing with the, okay, we got medium, short, deep. All right, that's pretty much all that we're going to get right now. You're going to get the +1s, bro. We can compare him right now to Julio, because Julio, to be honest, bro, that dude is garbage, bro. I'm looking to get rid of him. I just don't know like how I'm going to do it. Why would they sell with Brandon Ayuk? What was that about? But anyway, his catching is better. His jumping is better. You can see Julio right now, with the way everything is, Julio was a 94 with the +2. The problem is that I chose him as my Nat card because you guys told me how good Route Technician was and how good he was. But to be honest with you, he moves very, very slowly. And, you know, overall for me, I don't think he's that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my opinion. I really don't think he's that good. As soon as we upgrade this guy, I'm going to rage sell Julio super fast. Like, it's going to happen instantaneously because it doesn't really make any sense for him to be out there doing what he's doing, in all honesty. So that's probably more or less what's going to happen. DK Metcalf, he's another guy. Even though they're still showing Julio's card art, that's a bug. I'm actually on DK Metcalf with the 94 speed. With him, I don't like him either. Like, I don't know what's going. Like, he'll burn you deep, but it looks like McLaurin is probably better. And you know, he just moves a lot better because like DK Metcalf, he runs like a linebacker. So it's like really, really weird with the way that it is. I don't really know exactly what's going on. You know, pretty much with the way the game is. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Regardless of however it works out, you know, it's going to be something to where we're going to have to make that decision with Andre Johnson. So these are just some of the things, you know, if you're still locked out of MUT and you haven't tried the other fix, you know, once you get back in, these are some of the things that you're going to have to look at, you know, just to kind of make sure that, you know, your team is moving in the right direction. Because with the way that this is and the way that he's getting better, keep in mind, he's also 6'3", right? So he's going to be able to do a lot of things that Julio's already doing. And to be honest with you, he moves a lot better. He absolutely moves a lot better than Julio. I don't know, you know, what the whole situation is, but he actually does move a lot better than Julio. So that's something that we're going to look into as well. Did we get to that threshold to get ×3 yet? Hold on, let me just check. Okay, 4, and then, hold on, oh, we did. Oh, ×3 is now available. Yes, sir. So we go ahead and get rid of this too, and then give him ×3, because he's going to be a staple on the offense anyway, because he has to be there. He's the level master. So, you know, as soon as you get more of this, what's going to happen is you're going to be able to have dual stuff going on soon. So you're going to have dual chemistries because you're going to be able to make sure that your skill positions have one version and then everybody else has another version. You know, so right now, the more we can boost this with the ×3, eventually get to ×4, that's when you can start splitting it up and then boost your entire team the way that it's supposed to go. So that's going to be a huge factor with Andre Johnson once we get him, you know, all the way maxed up. Yeah, with the next one, he's going to go to probably the 94, and then his deep route run's going to stay the same because we're focused on play fake as opposed to go deep. Because with the way this game is, I know that you guys have noticed it. The tight ends, they'll just burn somebody on a crosser because they have good medium route run. It doesn't really make any sense, but that's what EA is promoting. They're promoting the fact that, you know, the route running should be something better. As opposed to whatever you're doing defensively. Because, you know, when a guy that has 85 speed like Jermichael Finley will just burn Deion Sanders, it's stupid, but they're telling you that the medium route run is a huge part of what goes on with the team. So that's going to be something that you guys need to take a look at. Whether or not we actually start him, you know, like I said, he's going to go to a 94 speed. So we're playing Julio right now. I don't think it makes that big of a difference, you know, if we go that route. So we might as well use him to do that, you know, once we get to level 70. So that's just something that you're going to want to take a look at. Now, just remember, keep in mind, guys, with the way that everything is set up, Julio, like I said, he was a free card, right? So because he's a free card, it won't affect me the way it'll affect you because he didn't cost me anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, you know, I use a lot of power passes and things like that and just went in with it, you know, with his card. He didn't really, you know, do anything, you know, to take something out of my pocket because I pulled him, you know, in the free Nat pack and everything else was all power passes. For you, you may have bought him. So depending on how that works, we're going to go ahead and, you know, pretty much, you know, figure out what we're going to do because on this team, we don't have a theme team with the Falcons. So we can't get him to that 96. That's not going to work. So he moves very, 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 very slow. All right. And you can see right there with that medium route, he's going to be just around where, you know, Andre Johnson's going to be anyway. So it realistically doesn't make any sense to keep this guy. And if he was doing stuff with route tech, I'd be like, all right, cool. But I think that Diggs And, you know, maybe even Metcalf is better with route tech. Obviously, Diggs is a route runner. Metcalf is physical, so it's going to cost you more. But I don't really ultimately think it's worth it, because if you play somebody that understands the game, they're going to have those underneath zones. They're going to have the man. They're going to send two. So you're just going to have to be able to outskill them anyway. Most real good players that I've seen, they pretty much have one receiver with like route apprentice, or, you know, outside apprentice or something like that, just to adjust the routes. They don't even care about the other stuff, because they know as the skill level increases, people are going to wait. They're going to wait for the guy to do the cut, and they're going to pick it. You know, pretty much I played so many people over this past weekend league that have route technician, and, you know, that's pretty much what happened. So we're going to have to focus on that. But this guy, just so you guys know, when he's gone, I'm just giving you guys a heads up that he sucks. You know, like, he doesn't do anything that makes me like, yo, I got to keep this guy. All right, so, you know, a lot of the things that I learned throughout this weekend, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what went on in Weekend League this weekend. A lot of the things that I saw, a lot of people run route technician. And you just have to make sure, like, if you have a player and you're in man-to-man coverage, you have to help to that side. You're going to have to help to that side. There is no other way other than to help to that side. So we barely made the top 100. I had to get up early and finish it up with 20 wins. But again, going through it and understanding some of the new schemes that I've been doing, at this point, we're getting better. All right, we've adjusted to the most recent update, and we're starting to get better. So I think we're going to be fine, you know, going forward with everything. So just look out for some more insight into what's going on. Again, the emergency pack, the emergency patch title update, whatever EA is calling it, will be out soon. Check with me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch to know when it's live. If you have not already reinstalled the game or deleted your reserve space, depending on the console, PC, whatever you're on, check the EA forums with detailed instructions. Also, the video is here, right here on YouTube if you want to check that out as well. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. You guys have an unbelievable day. One love, y'all.